Hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to your mid-June 2017 tarot reading. So the first message that I have for you for the following 2 weeks here is they're saying there's some restructuring for the better that's going to be happening in your professional life, okay? Restructuring basically means change in personnel, changes in positions that are opening up, changes in pay scale, changes in pay grade. So some type of procedural system that has been put into place in a prior time, there's going to be revisions and changes to those as well. So for those of you, I feel like if there are more people, for example, coming on board, and if you're working on a client commission basis, you might see a little bit of a diminishing, returns on your income, mainly because it's spread among more people. And then for others of you, I feel like changes in procedures, you might have gone with the flow and you might have memorized a specific work procedure or a specific legal procedure. There's going to be some revisions in that, and so you're going to have to relearn, whatever operating system, whatever procedural changes are put into place. And then for others, I feel like there's going to be contracts here. There's going to be, big decisions made between multiple offers. So I feel like that can be job offers, that can be proposals as well for a change in a pay scale. So for example, if you agree to come on board, I do see salary negotiations. I do see you going back and forth between options, looking at health insurance, looking at perks, looking at benefits as well for a new position. So I feel like you might be offered something, you have to make a decision very fast, very swiftly, and then you're going to need to, be ready to go. So I feel like there's a lot happening here in your work and career sector, okay? The other thing I'm feeling here is they're saying, let the past go. Let the past go. It's affecting your current relationship. And I feel like relationship is not just love, even though that does come out very strongly. I feel like it seems to me like you were in a situation in the past where you were not conflict, you're not conflict driven. There were things that you should have pushed for. There were things that you should have been more assertive about, but you weren't, and that relationship is done, right? And you're still kicking yourself over it. You're just like, I should have done this, I should have done that, I should have pushed for answers, I should have set the record straight, I should have, set ultimatums for the other person. And I feel like you're carrying that I should have, could have, would have. You're carrying that into this new framework in your current relationship, and you're just like, I was naive before, now I'm going to be, really, really stern and very no nonsense. And they're saying as well, that's great and good. We learn from the past, right? But you're dealing with different people, so you need to soften up your energy a little bit. You need to be a little bit more accommodating, and you also need to learn to, not project that past energy into existing relationships, okay? So trust issues, as well as being either too passive-aggressive or too demanding. And at the same time, you're going to need to be a lot more direct with your communication. So that means stating exactly what you want very early on, setting expectations very early on for your relationship partner. And, don't deviate from that, okay? So I feel like the communication needs to be a lot stricter, and it needs to be a lot more direct and, I want to say meaningful, okay? So setting boundaries early on, that's going to be really important. So what you're doing, I feel, is establishing a firmer foundation for this new relationship, where in the past you might have felt like, oh, I was shy, I was embarrassed, I didn't want to talk about this. Now you're going to be no nonsense, you're going to talk about it because you don't want those lessons to come back. You don't want those mistakes from the past, which I feel is good for some of you because you're learning from the past, but I also feel some of you bringing past energies into new relationships, so be careful about that, okay? What I'm feeling is there are a lot of, they're saying here careers, goals, long-term future prospects. You and your partner, you have very, very different ideas of what success means. You have a very different, view of what stability means. And for you, you're building that nest egg. You're doing it slowly, gradually. Your partner is doing the same thing, but I feel like they're not as stable as you are. There's a lot of uncertainty with your partners as it relates to their financial situation. And I also feel for some of you, there's a lot of uncertainty as to your financial situation. So there's something here about finances, career, and work interfering in a relationship where you might not see how you both are going to be able to work together and stay together for the long run if financially you both are still trying to figure things out for yourselves from your respective ends, okay? So a lot of re-examination, reassessment, and, thinking about long-term potential of a relationship, that's going to be very crucial. I feel a lot of you are very in love with another person, but you're not prioritizing the relationship. I feel like you downplay its significance in your life because, you're not a warm, fuzzy, gushy type of a sign. When you love very deeply, but you're not somebody that, thinks about it like heavily. So I feel like I feel like you might downplay its significance in your life. You might downplay the other person's impact on you, but I feel like they've got you on a soft spot. They've really hit that soft spot within you, and you're very smitten by this person. And I feel like they know how to rub you the right way. They know how to hit that soft spot. Okay, in Aquarius, once somebody activates that soft spot, they've got you for good. So I feel some of you are in that situation where you really, really like somebody and you're just like, no, that I'm not in love. That's not me. And I feel like the other person has really reached you on a deep level. So aside from that, they're saying there's going to be a lot of new friends that you're going to be making. So I feel you out and about with a lot of people, attending a lot of social function. They're saying for you to not be a wallflower once again, socialize, mingle, and really take in that experience, because I feel like you're going to need to, okay, for your professional and emotional and also verbal, I guess intellectual development. It's good for you to be around people. It's good for you to converse. It's good for you to have these smart, intelligent conversations. And so you have opportunities to do that. Don't say no to it. Don't say that, oh, I'm too lazy, I don't want to get dressed to go out. Don't do that. Make the opportunities to, go out and mingle. You're going to find yourself like surrounded by very good people, very positive, well-meaning people, smart people as well. So make the opportunities for yourself to get out and mingle, okay? The last thing that I want to leave this reading off with here is I feel like some of you are readying for a move, and I feel like it's big. And so from now until October, there's a lot of busy energy, okay? Don't leave things to the last minute. Take care of things now. From now until October, okay? It seems like very big. It feels to me like you need to be on the go. It's like go at the very last minute. So don't leave things to the last minute, okay? I wish you the best, Aquarius. Take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.